Hey, I'm Eric Haugen. Check the description box below for tabs and backing tracks on my website, information about exactly what sound tools I'm using today, and all the other links. Okay, Rikki, don't lose that number. Let's begin. The first thing to notice, Bossa Nova bass line. Whenever I teach Bossa Nova, I always point to this song as that great example of that's the groove. And 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, which that's on a big E9 chord, which does indeed stay on theme for Mixolydian March, which is what I've been doing. Now, to get this very tricky thumb finger independence part, let's get another camera out here. All right, so we're going to use our thumb to get the O, 5, 5, or sorry, 7, 7, E and B. Now, up here, let's go back to this camera. We're moving in thirds, that little melody, 7, 7, 6 and 5, 9 and 7, 7 and 6. This is very difficult to do because of the way our bodies are made, but I'm going to use these two fingers to get that. Simultaneously, which this is just evil. We're gonna have this going. And I actually don't recommend starting with this part of the song. This is one of these things that is upper 90th percentile difficulty to do this. It's because here's this neural connection, here's these neural connectors. They're all wired up. This is not like piano where it's a lot easier with this hand to do one thing and this hand's all the way over here. We're asking a lot of this hand. Here we go. Evil. That's evil. My honest take, I'm going to turn this camera off, is yo, you can just do the. That's fine. That's fine. That'll do just fine. But if you're like, nah, man, I'm going to do the really difficult thing, well, okay, that's like a week of work, I would say. Anyway, the melody. Well, first let's look at the chord change, Mixolydian chord change. D to the A to an E. So that stays on my theme for this month. And melody, let's see. Is that a quarter note triplet? Yeah. We heard you're leaving. Oh, wait. We heard you're leaving. That's to the A there. I think you can see that. That's just a little part of an A chord. And then that's like what I'm going to do to the E. I'm seeing this E chord, but just then a little fill. Again, here's an E chord. These are caged things. Go to my website to check out my courses on caged. It really is, for rock guitar, it is the way. It is the way. So here's an E-shaped, a C-shaped E chord. And you can do a little pull-off there to get that kind of pentatonic E fill. What do I do there? Yeah, that's what I do. And I'm using my fingers, but I don't need to. I'm going to use my fingers up. Now I'm going to put the D chord over here. Major pentatonic thing to get to the melody there. Classic move, right? Because the melody is around here. You can see that. 7 to 9. Here comes the melody on this 9th fret. And then slide to that 11, because that's a C sharp against the A, but that's also the melody. Boom. And I'm going to use that for my E. So let's check that phrase. And then there's a little walk, because the song does a C sharp down to a B, and it's unclear whether or not it's C sharp minor or just a C sharp fifth, so I left it unclear. That's all I did, just 11, 11, 9, 9, go again. And that time I did a little hybrid picking there on the E chord part of it. And then a little more hybrid picking to get that piano type fill. That's there I am on 7 going down to 6. But let's go ahead and pop that high E there and slide back. And here comes, we're getting to the chorus. This is one of my pet chords. Store this away. It's a really beautiful F sharp minor 7. 9, 7, 6, open, open. That's worth this video alone, that chord. So the melody though, after that F sharp, you're still on it because I'm still seeing this one here. There I am on that, this F sharp minor 7, 11 and 9. Here comes an A chord though. 11, 11, gonna get that 13. And then back out of it down to, 11, 9, 11. So let's look at that beautiful turn that gets us to the chorus. Fretty. This guitar is so fretty lately. Might need a fret job. And then this is a crazy little turn. It's like a B7 sharp 9, like a Hendrix chord that gets us to the chorus. So there's the B. I'm gonna come in with a random open B because, I don't know, I didn't feel like doing it down there. That is the third of the chord. That is my 6th fret. 6, 7, 7, back. Now there is a E note in the line, but I didn't put it on this guitar line. So the little riff I do there. And then we're back to this little. That's the same thing from the beginning, but then it's going to change. All right, here we go, harmonizing in thirds. 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, back up. And yeah, when I speak these, I'm speaking them from my eye to the finger, so the lower note, then the higher note. Don't go the other way. That's not how no, don't do that. And then there's that 4, 3, 2, 2, open, open, back up. So we got first phrase, Hendrix fill. There we go. Detour, I'm so happy to be shooting back in my living room. Look, I got natural light again. I could see it coming in. Shout out to my friend Luke who helps me with setup lights because it's not easy to do this. All right, little Hendrix fill there. I think you can see that. There's the G chord. Now here comes an A. So the A chord, send it off, 11 again. Send it off in here comes a G chord, letter to yourself. So there's that little melody there. And then a country guitar fill on this D chord that's coming as. Yeah, I think it's that Skunk Baxter doing that on the record. He's down here like, some kind of, something that he's doing. I just approximate it with the Haugen version. Because here's a D chord. Here's also a D chord. Little major pentatonic. 10. Oh, that's giving me 3 steps, isn't it? Yes, totally. Give me 3 steps. Anyway. And then, now we've pivoted up into E minor. Interesting. That's Steely Dan for you. 12, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Here we go up. 12, 12, 14, 15. Messing around with it some more. And this is key. Let's talk about that. So 12, 12. Now, watch what fingers I use. I switch them out to be ring and middle on this part now because of what's coming next. Because there's the A chord. So that 10, that 9 to 11, open. Because I needed that finger anchored there. Let's look at that again. Use it if you feel better. That's a big A sus2. Yeah. And then blues. That you know, minor pentatonic there, 7 and 9. Cool. So cool. So my advice would be, there's sections. You have the front section, which I say to take it the easy way first, to just do the. Then you have the verse. There's some good fills in there, but honestly, the most fun part to play is when you finally get to that chorus. That's so cool. That's all we got for today. Thanks so much to everybody who supports me in all the ways that you do. Let's run down the ways. Clicking like and subscribe. That helps with algorithm relevancy. The other thing I noticed, that if you share these videos, that you like my work and you share it on Facebook, Reddit, things like that, I actually noticed that helps me out a lot when people are like, hey, check this guy out. So putting that out there. Also, of course, you can go to my website to check out my courses, book lessons with me, or support me on Patreon. That's how I do this. As Bill and Ted would say, be excellent to each other. That includes yourself. Happy Friday. Eat pizza.